Namaste everyone. As usual, let's begin by taking our awareness within. Let's take a slow, deep breath within. Take a slow, deep breath. And as you exhale, let it go slower and feel the entire body and mind relaxed. Our usual disclaimer: when you attend this session, you do so with the understanding that you're responsible for your own well-being. Life in Yoga and those of us who lead these sessions don't take responsibility towards the outcome of your participation here. So please exercise caution in whatever you do and follow the rule of yoga that there cannot be any strain in what you do. Everything should be with very mild effort, whereby you can have meditative focus in what you're doing. So that means anything that makes you uncomfortable, you should not do. A good way to ensure this is to make sure you're seated with your back straight and with your eyes closed and awareness of your body within, except you open your eyes when you want to see what to do, whether you're doing it correctly. And keeping the awareness within, watch your breath and make sure the breath is always slow and smooth. As long as the breath is slow and smooth, it is highly unlikely you will have any strain in anything that you do, as long as you're not uncomfortable in what you're doing. With that, now, let's first establish the group consciousness. Think of everyone who is in this group within yourself. Take another deep breath in. We begin with the first of three Oms. Now, today being Sunday, it's a special day where we do with our special meditation, longer meditation session with the Gayatri Mantra. So because of that, we will have a different kind of routine from what we do on other days. So let's begin first with some alternate nostril breathing. Begin inhalation from the left nostril, exhale through the right, then inhale through the right and exhale through the left. And as you do that, do the visualization. As you inhale from the left, visualize the awareness is crossing to the right side under the right eye, and it curves over the forehead and comes up right to the top of the forehead at the hairline. And when you exhale through the right nostril, visualize the awareness coming from the left side under the left eye and going out of the right nostril. Inhale from the right nostril, similarly the same way, and exhale through the left nostril, and continue. Now, once you complete the last exhalation through the left nostril, place one finger right at the top of the hairline in the top of the forehead at the hairline. Keeping the focus over there, let's do 3 slow deep breaths. As you inhale, feel the awareness go up to that point, and as you exhale, it is going downward, and let it go as far down as you can visualize. Inhale and exhale in slow deep breaths. Once you complete the last exhalation, now we can go on to Kapalbhati, and that is the quick forced exhalation. When you exhale, feel like the belly is going in and the perineum is lifting up. It is like blowing the nose, except that it is done without a jerk, without any strain. So it has to be gentle. And we'll do this for about 5 minutes or so. Just make sure there is no strain in whatever you do. As we continue with the Kapalbhati, today let's use some hand positions. Bring your hands right at the lowermost ribs, just below that, and continue the Kapalbhati. Now, bring your hands just below the armpits and continue the Kapalbhati. Now bring the hands behind the shoulders and continue the Kapalbhati. Now interlock your hands and bring it behind the head and continue the Kapalbhati. Now raise the hands up straight and continue the Kapalbhati. Now we can go on to our spinal alignment practices. So as we exhale, we do the sound ah as we twist to the right, the second breath to the same way to the left, third breath to the back, fourth breath chin down with the humming sound. So let's begin. Take a deep breath in to the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Second round, twice in each direction to the right. To the left. to the back. Chin to the chest. Now, third round, 3 times in each direction, to the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Now we can cross one leg over the opposite thigh, and as we exhale, we squeeze at the perineum and pull the knee towards the opposite shoulder, and we will do this 3 times. Take a deep breath in. Second time. Third time. Cross the other leg over. Last time. Now let's sit up and we will begin our chakra vibrations. Bring your awareness to the perineum, and as we squeeze at the perineum, pressing on the little finger with the thumb, we will do Lam. Release the fingers. Continue. Lam. Last time. Lam. Now bring the awareness an inch or so above the perineum, behind the pubic area. As we draw in there, we do the sound VUM, pressing on the ring finger with the thumb. Release the fingers, continue. Last time. Bring your awareness behind the navel. As you draw in at the navel, we do the sound Ram, pressing on the middle finger of the thumb. Ram. Release the fingers, continue. Ram. One last time. Ram. Bring the awareness in between the breasts and the middle of the body, and there we do Yum, pressing on the index finger with the thumb. Yum. Yum. Release your fingers. Continue.
Yum.
Yum. Bring your awareness to the throat, and here we do hum. Thumbs up, loose fist. Take a deep breath in. Release the hand. Continue. Bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and here we do the sound chum. Thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. Chum. Release the hand. Continue. Last time. Top of the middle of the head, we do the sound Om, thumbs up, loose fist. Release the hand and continue. Last time. Now we can go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. Continue to keep your eyes closed, observe the lightness you feel within. And those of you who need instructions to do the Ujjayi Pranayama, bring your awareness to the lowermost part of the mouth, the throat area. And as you inhale and exhale in slow, long, deep breaths only through the nostrils, keeping the mouth closed, feel like there is a mild sucking sensation when you inhale and a reverse sensation when you exhale, but there cannot be any strain in what you do. Very light effort. If you're unable to feel the sensation, make a big smile with the cheeks coming out, and when you feel a stretch over there, when the cheeks come out, you'll feel a mild stretch. Focus on that stretch and you will feel the sensation. So please continue. As you continue the Ujjayi Pranayam, move your awareness as you inhale from the perineum through the middle of the body, through the chakras where we do the lambam, all of that, all the way to the top of the head and slightly above the head. And as you exhale, come down all the way down to the perineum. So continue. Now, move your awareness starting from the lowermost part of the sternum as you inhale. Take your awareness along the front of the body, all the way over the forehead and curving over the head right to the middle of the top of the head as you complete the inhalation. And as you exhale, visualize the awareness traveling down the middle of the body all the way down to the perineum. Continue this visualization. Inhale, exhale. Continue. Now, as we continue this visualization with Ujjayi, let's visualize as you inhale in Ujjayi, the awareness rising from the tailbone all the way up through the spine, through the back, all the way to the back of the head. And as you exhale, once again going down the back through the spine all the way down to the tip of the tailbone. And as you do this, if any of you have degeneration in the tailbone, in the spine, if you don't find it is moving smoothly, then in which case you can mentally do Om 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 as you inhale and Om 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 as you exhale, and it will clear the pathway and it will go through smoothly. Continue. Now, let's proceed to the next visualization as we do the Ujjayi. Bring your awareness down to the feet, maybe like an inch or two below the feet. And as you inhale in Ujjayi, visualize the awareness go through in between your feet and in between your legs, coming through the middle of your body, all the way going up and coming up to the top of the head and going a few inches above. And as you exhale, going down all the way down to the feet. Keep that as the visualization as you do the Ujjayi. Now, as you continue with this visualization, slightly expand this visualization so that it is not just one line going up and down, but it covers the whole body, both the legs, all through the trunk of the hips, the trunk of the body, through the shoulders and hands and going up. And as you exhale, coming down, covering the whole body. Continue. Now, as we continue, visualize an even broader band, couple of feet around you and several feet below your feet and above your head. As you visualize the whole movement covering your aura of around you, like you're in a cylinder going up, as you inhale in Ujjayi and exhale going down, visualize as you go up, you connect into the cosmic intelligence and pull down whatever is needed for your system. And as you exhale, all dense unwanted matter go down right into Mother Earth. And then from there, whatever is needed to restore your health in your system comes up from there. And so this way, you connect up and down to get rid of all unwanted stuff and take in what is needed for you with the help of the cosmic intelligence. So please continue the visualization with Ujjayi. Now you can stop the Ujjayi breath and just observe within with your eyes closed. And observe yourself as a bundle of vibrations. Just observe the palms of your hands and see whether you feel any vibrations in it. If you do not feel any vibrations in your palm, gently rub the palms together and separate the palms an inch or so away from each other and slowly rotate the palms like there was a marble in between your hands, very, very slowly, and see whether you feel any sensation, like a static kind of a feeling. If you feel it, that is great. Keep the palms together, open out the palms, the little finger and the sides of the palms touching each other, and mentally visualize the sun. And mentally think of the sun and worship the sun as the one that gives energy and light to the entire universe in order for life to be able to form, and that energy that pervades you, that gives your body and all of this that you are in the physical world, the life. Thinking of that sun, mentally thank it for all the vibration and life that it gives you, and with both the palms, tilt the fingers forward and feel like you're letting your vibrations go towards the sun, like you're offering to the sun. Now once again, bring your palms together, right at your chest area, with the palms together, the sides touching, both palms open. Now, observe what kind of vibrations you feel in the palm. It will be very little or nothing at all, very negligible. And now we will call upon the first of the three spirits to energize your meditation. So first, call upon the spirit that takes your awareness beyond the body. And that spirit we call as Gayatri, and ask Gayatri to come into your palms. Feel the vibration of Gayatri come into your palms as you call upon Gayatri to come. And take the palms inward into you and feel Gayatri enter your body. And if you are sensitive, you will feel the vibration change in your body. Open the palms once again. Now let's call upon the second spirit, that is the one that takes the awareness outside the physical world into the spiritual world beyond the zone of light. And that spirit we call as Savitri. Call upon the Savitri to come into your palms and again feel the vibrations change in your palms. Take the palms, all the vibration into your body once again, taking the palm inward. And feel the vibration of Savitri change your entire vibrations in your body. Open the palms again. And now we will call upon the third spirit, the one that will take the awareness into the source of all cosmic wisdom, which is God. That spirit we call as Saraswati. Call upon Saraswati to come into your palms and feel the vibrations change in your palms as Saraswati comes into your palms. And take Saraswati's vibration into you and feel once again the vibration change in your body. Now we are ready for our meditation, and observe for yourself how there is a deep quietness within, there is a deep relaxation within, and look at where your awareness rests in the body. The awareness is everywhere, but if you look very closely, the awareness is towards the upper part of the head. Now, we will do our meditation on an affirmation. The affirmation that we are going to make is in the context of the three levels of existence, the physical world, the spiritual world, and the source of everything, which we say is Om Bhur Bhuva Swa Tatsaviturvarenyam, that is, by the brilliance of that sun that we worshipped, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, may we be able to imbibe the spiritual wisdom, Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat, from whereby we can project into the world, the implication being to fulfill the purpose for which we have come into this body. So, that mental affirmation in your mind in the context of the three levels of existence that we exist in, may I imbibe with the brilliance, imbibing the brilliance of that sun, may I imbibe spiritual wisdom whereby I can project into the world and fulfill the purpose for which I have come into this body. Keep that as the affirmation meditation and just be an observer within as you continuously affirm that in your mind, whether in the Sanskrit Gayatri Mantra or in the meaning of the, or whether you say it in English in yourself, makes no difference. You can stop the mental affirmation jap that you're doing and just bring your awareness to the silence within without any affirmation. Bring your hands together in a namaste position and thank the three spirits for enabling your meditation. And from the folded hand, bring the hand around and let go of the three spirits after thanking them for coming and helping you in your meditation. Once you do, and you let all three go. Now, having completed the meditation, keep your eyes closed, feel the peaceful feeling within. And you can stay there as long as you want. And this is the time, we have the time for question answers. If any of you have any questions, answers, or comments or whatever, simply unmute and speak up. And the others can continue there, keep the eyes closed and keep the awareness with it. If there are no questions, no comments, you can stay in your observation state as long as you wish. So we will just close the session over here. Namaste everyone, and we will see you all tomorrow.
Dr. Rajan,
Yes,
I just have one question about this final mantra.
yes.
You've been doing it for such a long time. I'd just like a little more explanation on that, because I have really felt no effect with that.
That's right.
Is it my fault, or is it?
No. The thing is, basically what happens is, the spinal mantra is strongly about the visualization and the mantra together. And when you're doing it, okay, when you're doing it, your energy flow through your spine is not strong enough. In fact, the only place where you may have a slight weakness in your spine, actually there are two places, but the biggest weakness appears to be in the back of the neck over there. Do you feel any tightness in the neck or something like that?
On the right hand. On the right hand side, yes.
Yes. So that is the place that is the you have a problem. The rest of the spine, it is very secondary. It is not as much as the one in the neck over there, that this thing. So it appears like when you're doing the mantra, your visualization does not create enough vibration. And if the vibration increases, it may actually, open out the problem in the neck. So let's continue with it, and let's see how long it takes. But it is not intensive enough for you to open out that neck area where you have the issue.
What is it really supposed to produce? What effect is it supposed to produce?
Okay. The thing is, basically, within our subtle being, our physical being and organs, we all understand. But within the subtle being, we have the pancha pranas, or the 5 communications that are happening within our body. The one along the spine and through the brain is the controller of the vitality in our system, which we call the prana of the pancha prana. And some traditions, they call it as the mukhya prana. Okay, so the prana vayu. And through the middle of the body is the samana vayu, through the sushumna nadi. Along the front of the body is the Udana Vayu, related to the Atma Chakra. Then from each of the chakras, you have the smaller connections that are number of them, too many of them, going all over the body. And those are called the Apana Vayu. Through that, the Apana Vayu and the Vyana Vayu go through those nadis. So what happens is, the Prana Vayu going connected along the spine is the most important determinant that allows all the other Vayus and the connection to be effective. So that is the reason we pay a lot of attention to the spine. And the spinal mantra has the effect of opening out the communication along the Pranavayu. And by the way, the Pranavayu, the Samanavayu and the Udanavayu, while the Udanavayu is the main connector into the spiritual zone, the Pranavayu and the Samanavayu tag along with the Udanavayu. And actually, when it's time to leave the body, it is the Pranavayu that signals and turns off the switch and the body falls down dead. And the Pranavayu is able to trigger its switch from the spiritual world because of the connectivity with the Udanavayu. So that is the reason we pay a lot of attention to the spine, to keep the Pranavayu healthy enough so that it can be sufficiently support the Samanavayu, the Udanavayu, Vyanavayu and the Apanavayu, and that is why the spine, we do the spinal mantra to the degree it can help.
Thank you so much.
Any other questions, thoughts from anyone? If there are no more thoughts or questions or comments, anything, we can close here.
This is Brij Agarwal.
Yes,
Another question. When we do pranayama, what is this? What does the different form or exercise we did?
Okay. So I think what you're asking is, we do different types of breathing exercises, which we call as pranayama. And in what way are these breathing exercises helping us, or whatever? Is that the question?
Yes.
Okay.
We did like this, and we did like that, and we did like that.
Yes. Okay. So the thing is, basically, we were doing essentially Kapalbhati. We were not, when we were doing that breathing practice, we were doing Kapalbhati with the hands in below the lowermost ribs, at the armpits and behind and all of that. So the thing is, basically, Kapalbhati is technically not a pranayama. It is a kriya that cleanses and throws out toxins from the body. So it is considered a good purifier of the entire system.
Okay.
And that is the reason for people who have any metabolic problems, Kapalbhati is a recommended practice. Now what happens is, when we keep the hands below the ribs over there, the Kapalbhati practice, because of the hand being where it is, just like when we do the chakra vibration, where we keep the hand relative to the chakra, actually impacts the chakra and the focus goes there. So when we keep the hand over there, the cleansing impact is more from all these areas. When you keep it here, the cleansing aspect is more from these areas. When you keep it like this, the cleansing aspect is more from this area. And when you lift it up, the cleansing aspect is more from the head area. That is why you use the hand. So was your question only related to the Kapalbhati and the hand position we did today, or was it related to other pranayam practices?
No, this is it.
Yeah, okay. Anything else from anyone? Yes, go ahead, Bhairavi. I don't hear you, Bhairavi. I only see your hands moving, and up to your nose I can see. Now I can see your mouth. Are you going to say something? Oh, you have written something over there. When we are in deep meditation, are we in samadhi? Okay. See, the concept of samadhi is related to cosmic connectivity into the spiritual plane. Okay? So when we connect into the spiritual plane, you could call it as samadhi. But the thing is basically the specific spiritual definition of samadhi is a higher level of connectivity than when you're relaxed. When you're fully relaxed, you're automatically in that relaxed state, you're connected into the spiritual plane. So when you're in deep sleep, you're automatically connected into the spiritual plane. But these states, you don't call them as samadhi even though you're connected. The connection, when it is of a higher degree, namely when you're awake and not falling asleep, and when you're able to intensify the connection in a deeper way, that is what is called the samadhi state. And what is the characteristic of the higher level of connection that you're able to make into the spiritual zone? The nature of it, it becomes samadhi is, as the Yoga Sutra explains, Ritambhara Tatra Prajna. In other words, when you start getting intuition related to the cosmic flow, when the intuitive potential is there, that is when there is samadhi. And that samadhi does not happen simply by keeping the eyes closed and in quietness. Of course, in quietness and relaxed state, there is a connectivity with the spiritual plane, but only if the connectivity is strong enough where you can imbibe intuition is it considered samadhi as per my interpretation of the Yoga Sutras. Okay? And the samadhi has two levels, even in that level. The samadhi connects into the cosmic chitta, which is in the spiritual plane, and once you're able to not be affected by the chitta, you can also access in the higher plane of Ishvara, the Parama Purusha or the Supreme Purusha. There are two different levels of the samadhi state. And the higher level can only happen after attaining what is called Nirbija Samadhi. That means there is no more stimulation to cause that samadhi. Okay. Any other questions, thoughts from anyone? Okay, so if there are no more questions or thoughts, we will end over here. So Bhairavi also noted, is it possible to stay in this state permanently? Yes, when you leave the body, you are permanently over there. Namaste. See you all.